man. This shit makes it kind of nervous, man.
What you nervous about?
I don't know. I just get nervous sometimes before we do a show. I mean, we ain't did a show since 2021, right?
No, we did one a few weeks ago.
All right. So as we start the show off, we have a crazy conversation with from what is the group called? All Black Opinions.
Yeah.
All Black Opinions Matter. And again, shout out to Jerry Barnes. I think she's one of the moderators of the group. So if you are on here listening, please go to that Facebook group, All Black Opinions Matter, and join. They have great conversations. Have you ever got confirmation to see if that group is just for black people yet?
Yeah, I think it is.
I ain't never seen it.
You never seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got to jump on it. It's actually kind of dope. It's like a regular ass group. But anyway, there is a story. So Miss Jerry Barnes, she always has a Pandora box, and that comes from people who have issues going on in their life, and they actually send her, like, I guess, stories vent to her, and she posts them and see what people think about it. So we have one that Chris, he actually picked out for us today. So this lady, no name, she says, I recently had a long ago.
Skim through it.
No, she said I recently had a long ago ex reach out to me to apologize for how he reacted to our relationship ending. He took to texting, emailing, and DMing me on all social media platforms he knew I had, including a dating app I seldom use, with the standard "you ain't shit, but I still love you" bullshit. I blocked him on all apps and messages came through. That message came through. She blocked him on everything until I got a message through PayPal the other day with an apology for his behavior. I found myself immediately annoyed, not so much about the apology, but the fact that he only sent me $1 he only sent $1 to her. That's just disrespectful. I don't know how.
That's all it costs is $1. Shit.
Is that the lowest you can send on PayPal?
Yeah.
If it was a quarter, you would have got a quarter.
So am I
Read the
wrong?
message.
So am I wrong for feeling some type of way about the $1?
Did she delete her PayPal too?
Should I send an invoice that reflects punitive damages and costs for my communication, or should I just ignore him? Help!
Yeah, she should have sent. I would have sent an invoice.
Invoice.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think it's funny, personally. I mean, what is the most craziest thing you've done to contact one of your exes that like did not want to talk to you no more? Beat on the door.
I know y'all niggas in there.
I ain't never been that dude, man.
For real?
Nah. Never.
I showed up to her house crying before. A girl I was dating before.
Did it work?
College.
You get back in?
Crybaby ass nigga.
Yeah. No, I mean, eventually, that night it didn't go too well for me. But we eventually, she took me back and dumped my ass again. Deservingly. I was fucking up though. I was really fucking
We
up.
do that though.
Yeah.
We love to go back and do the same dumb shit. I'm gonna change 2 days. My key don't work. Like, oh, my key don't work.
I've heard stories of dudes that had like a shared Netflix account with their girl.
Yeah.
And they leave messages like they change the name, be like, "Baby, I miss you." Like that's the title of it, and just go back and forth. I heard that shit. I don't think I'd give anybody.
Why we talking about what we do? What these crazy ass women be doing?
Yeah.
Comment what y'all be doing. We ain't the only ones out here got it bad.
So I was in school in college at Texas State. I had a woman who would come. She lived in San Antonio. She was SAPD actually, and she would go to San Marcos, leave me gifts that she bought clothes from the what is that outlet? The outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Phallus Paratus.
And leave
Burritos.
and leave it at my doorstep and drive off. Like all kinds of clothes. That's when FUBU was in. I used to have all kinds of FUBU hoodies and sweaters and shit. I mean, I guess that's normal for women, right? Knocking at the door, doing shit like that. I guess that's normal. No,
It could be.
you ain't never had a woman do something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean-
I had one buy me KU season tickets
Wow,
and a flight to each game.
really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay,
Ain't nobody ever flew me no.
dick trash, bro.
I'm average.
Yeah.
I'm just normal. I'm regular.
That was wild. And we was in high school.
White girl.
No.
Really?
She was black.
Really? You would have given that demon dick, bro. Relax. Chill
We
out.
was in school, bro. I wasn't giving dick out then.
Really? When did you lose your virginity?
Yeah.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I don't remember. Like 14.
Really? That's young.
Yeah.
That is young. Nigga. How old was you?
I was junior in high school.
Yeah, me too. I was 17.
For real? And your mama let you have sex.
Mm-hmm.
You have sex
Yeah.
at the
I was
house?
probably like 14, 15, somewhere in
I
there.
hate when niggas be on here lying shit. I was 8. Nigga, shut your ass up, nigga. I was like, you better not say no outrageous ass number like 8. Would you? I mean, I was like 9.
I was 7, nigga.
Come on, man.
So I did say
You was raped. You didn't have sex. Nigga talking about 9. You got molested. Well, it wasn't consensual at 9.
Yeah.
I had
It ain't happening.
no, not at all. I had what did I do? I told y'all and y'all didn't believe me that I never jacked off until college. And everyone thought I was lying.
You lying?
You think so too?
Yeah.
When did you start jacking off? You remember? Or like around
Somewhere in high school.
for real? So you had sex before you jacked off though, right? If you're having sex at
Yeah.
14, then
Yeah.
So see, I started having
14, high school. I was a freshman.
See, I started having sex late though. So I had sex and then I started jacking off.
Say fuck sex.
Is that normal? What is it normal for women? Like when do women start masturbating?
I wouldn't know.
Any ladies that are on, please comment. I'm curious and
This motherfucker said I jacked off.
to see when women
For
start
years.
masturbating. Is that a normal? Because
Nah, man, don't tell don't tell nobody else that.
I'm just curious. Is that because
I wouldn't tell nobody
I have
else
2
that.
daughters. That's something that I think I should probably. Is that something that a dad needs to know?
Nah.
Like when you're
I think they probably do it around the same time we do
about the same
in
time.
school. Yeah. High school.
I think girls are probably more sexually curious than guys are. To be like young women are more curious about sex and wanting sex.
Yeah, I would say so.
I wonder if any women that are commenting, let me know what they say about that.
Anybody saying nothing about that?
I'm curious. I'm curious. You be it's a 7
You the
second.
only one that was a habitual jack offer.
In
Professional.
college, hater.
You was jacking off in college?
I told you that's when I started in college. I didn't jack off until I got to college.
Boy, you lame as hell in college.
Nigga went
In
to a
college?
volleyball game.
I mean, I was still having sex, but I was like jacking off too. So
Oh,
She nigga
okay.
went to a volleyball game and saw where Damien go?
I'll be right back. Nah, is it because like I told you for the first time, weird conversation, but the first time was I was dating this girl and like she wanted to masturbate together. So we were like laying in bed, like pleasing ourselves to each other. Does that make sense?
That was it?
No, I mean we eventually had sex, so to speak.
That's
but
weird.
No, I thought it was kind of weird
Yeah.
too. But
That's
she was
weird,
like,
bro.
You weird as the nigga that did the message on PayPal.
That's weird. That's weird, man.
Well, that was my story. I was the one that was sending the dollar. Yeah, y'all don't do stuff like that. Like
No, man.
you never like masturbated across from a chick or nothing like that, or
Hell no.
What does it do? So what happened if you bust?
then I
Then
guess-
the night's over. Y'all just both laying in the bed like some idiots and shit.
I'm done.
That's how you get taught. The girl, you don't believe what this motherfucker just did.
it was her idea. I feel bad. I need to hit her up. I need to find her on Facebook. Why did you have me? Anyway, man, Socially Responsible podcast episode up. I am Damien, aka Maverick, the fucking devil's advocate.
I'm KK.
That's it. That's all.
I'm just KK, man. The devil's advocate.
I be talking that shit.
The devil's
It's your boy
devil's
C
advocate.
Green.
C Green. So again, we have a special guest with us today. I don't know if we call this nigga special, but he's a friend of the show. He's been on before.
Yes, sir.
We are starting to do a lot of work, I guess, behind the scenes. So hopefully y'all see some work that we're trying to put out for you guys. Again, we have a podcast, but we're here also making content. So we're not just going to give y'all free shows every week. We're going to try to produce more content and get better at that.
I came bearing gifts, fellas.
Oh, you got gifts,
Got
huh?
gifts for y'all boys. This is
It ain't no jack off oil, man.
Nah, it ain't no jack off oil. It is some oil though.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's for you. That's for my boy over
Appreciate it.
there. Yes,
So,
sir.
so tell us what these gifts are. Explain this.
This is my product, Pressure Beard Care.
Put the camera on.
Got beard oil and beard balm. I know KK like to keep moist.
Yeah. Let me get one now. Yeah, that'll work. This
there you
this
go.
what I need right here.
Keep your
For
beard game
Yeah,
tight.
boy.
Keep your hair moisturized.
So if
Oh,
somebody,
going your hair too?
You can do whatever you want to, man.
My dreads be dry.
This weird boy, he gonna be playing it with it.
Yeah.
He gonna be playing with it like it's
Oh, it is oil, right? So I can use this oil on all my hair. You're saying, right?
gonna come out like, look at my hair. It's an advertisement. It works. Look, it works.
If somebody wants to get some of this pressure beard care, where do they find it at?
They can find it on the website, pressurebeardcare.com.
And that's pressure, guys. PRESSURE.
Yes, sir. All social media.
BEARD. And then care, CARE. I really said that to everybody while I was looking at these letters to make sure I didn't mess that up. I did not want to be online messing up spelling pressure beard.
Yes, sir.
But that's where you can find it. Pressure.
I just put it in the comments.
Pressure Beard Care. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all go hit that link, man.
Men, women.
Well, it's catered to men, but I do have a lot of women clients. That's fine. And for the month of February, everything is $10.
Black
$10.
What women doing with it?
They using it, putting on their hair, their skin, everything.
I better not go.
Yeah.
Nah, okay. I better not go in no bathroom singing. See her like. No, ma'am.
The beard balm, the beard butter, it's mainly shea butter.
Okay.
That's the main ingredient.
Okay.
And but a lot of women like that, and it smells good.
And this is all something that you do. This is
Yeah.
all you, right?
Oh, she
Yes, sir.
smell good too.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Oh yeah, this is definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used
Appreciate
to this.
it,
I'm
man.
going to the bathroom after the show and see how this stuff works.
Not with the bomb.
You
doing-
You can use it on this right here. You need to use on your Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah, man. I don't know why you just do. You didn't go team, man.
That's just trash. I'm trying to figure it out. So what else do you do? You also have a podcast.
Yeah, the Lost One podcast. We on episode.
Did nobody keep track of the episodes, huh?
If this mic can talk,
Yeah, they do.
exactly.
They do.
Yeah.
Then I need to be more responsible. Like
Yeah, but we've been on about a year hiatus. We're gonna get back on
Cause of COVID or just
because of COVID.
shit,
Just life just happened. You know what I mean? COVID hit, and that was the main source of us not recording. But I'm about to jump back on for the month of February. Get it popping.
month of February popping. This is a good time to come back with your podcast. This is Black History Month. So, just celebrate Black History. Shit.
Yes, sir.
So what else has been going on, man? What else has been going on?
life. What's been going on, man?
I'm glad to be back. Like I said, we're again socially responsible podcast. So to let y'all know, we're here. We're gonna sit here and talk that real shit to you guys. We're gonna have conversations, and we're gonna try to get deep into the conversation. So if you're listening to, I want y'all to expect that from us. Also, below, as you can see, we have a 210 number, 210-706-0619. If you give a call, it's gonna ring this phone, and whatever comments you have to say about what we're talking about, shit, give it to us. Let us know what it is. And we'll have your voice on here, and we're going to debate and talk shit to you. So if you say something stupid, guess what? I'm going to let KK handle that because this is the Mr. Funny Man. But
Yeah, let's talk about you.
Yeah, but that's kind of what it is. Let them know where to find us at real quick, okay?
Find us on Facebook.
Don't find KK on Facebook. He got 8
Nah.
friends.
I got way more friends than Bree now. I don't play. I don't play around when it comes to my social media. Now you can find us on all the DSPs: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube. Where else we at?
We're everywhere, man.
Podbean.
If you want,
I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something.
Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio.
Oh, iHeartRadio.
We're also, if you don't know where to find us at, go to our link tree, which is right below us. www.linktree.com/irresponsible. It's IRSPNSBL. And then you can find us there, and then we have all of our, whatever your vice is, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, IG is going to be there. So find us, like us, love us. Lost One Podcast, where can you find them at?
All DSPs. Yes, sir.
All DSPs.
Everyone, wherever you get your podcasts, that's where we're located. Facebook, IG, Instagram. IG is Instagram, right?
Yeah.
YouTube.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Obamacare,
Everything.
ACA, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting. This is something that I kind of wanted to bring up to us a long time ago, but we didn't have a show that week. Drake.
I don't see nothing wrong with what he did.
Drake is real hot right now.
Yeah.
That was funny. See what you did there.
Drake is real hot right now, man.
This happened about a month ago, though, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, did she sue him?
Suing.
She's suing Drake.
Well, I think she filed. I don't know. What,
Yeah, she trying. I don't think she
Ain't
really
nothing
gonna
gonna
be
come
able
out of
to.
that.
Yeah.
You just stay out of the trash.
Yeah.
Something did come out of it.
What'd he do, though? What'd he do?
Something did come out of it.
Something did come out of it. So apparently allegedly he threw his condom in the trash. The girl that I'm an Instagram person he brought to the room or whatever, she goes in the trash and tries to put the used condom inside of her to get pregnant.
And why was that problematic? Why was that? What happened?
She had a little sizzle.
He put one of them black Pocky chips in. Like I said. He crunched up some Pocky chips and now he put hot sauce in the condom. Well, damn. He walks around with hot sauce. Say.
Yeah.
Like what kind of women you messing with though? The way
He
you
probably
have
had a
to do
little
that.
little packet in his pocket.
That's Drake. If you was Drake, what type of woman would you mess with? You understand? Like my limit would be endless.
Yeah.
But you think everybody gonna try to get pregnant by you?
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I would think
That's a clear example of it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because if you're going to the trash can to get that condom, you have to see the light is on. Of course, you have to see red shit in there, and it's to the point where she's just like, you know what, that's probably nothing. I'm just gonna still do
Yeah,
it.
because
No, but
even if she saw the red, like in your mind, you're like, that's blood. Something's going on. You know what I mean? Like,
Not a good idea.
let me put this in me.
It still might work.
Let me put this nigga blood in
when she
me.
grabbed it, she was like, Drake.
But see,
She's stupid. Girl, this nigga special. His shit was red.
Yeah, that's
Like say.
that nigga beat
how
it
dumb
up.
can you be? Yeah, that
And he had a condom on, so no, it's not her blood. Like you just put AIDS and all kind of syphilis, gonorrhea all inside of you, and that's how desperate it is. So, but that's the thing though. So when people laugh about stuff like that, you have to imagine how much and serious of an issue that is if people are taking precautions like that.
yeah.
Bro, I dropped my own toothbrush in the trash one time and went and got another one. Like, I didn't even get my own toothbrush. You talking about a condom? Like she tripping.
I forgot who the basketball player is, white dude. I think it's Kyle Korver. So Kyle Korver, when he dates a woman, he makes them sign a contract. And in the contract, it says that after they break up, they have to be friends and in contact for a year.
Why?
So therefore, if she gets pregnant, he can stop the pregnancy because, again, you can't just break up with them. And so it takes 9 months to have a baby. So if you're friends with her for a year, you know exactly she's not pregnant. Like it's a contract that where they have to keep in contact for a year afterwards, after they date. But you have to think about it. If this
Maybe it works for him.
and how many guys are signing NDAs with women
Yeah.
to where, like, you know, married men and you know, it's a thing, man. But I mean,
I don't make enough money to do shit like that.
shit, what's his name has a line in Meek Mill. He has a line talking about he's so rich he can't even fuck a bitch raw.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I wouldn't
You wouldn't?
ever.
I wouldn't. Not if I was rich. I'd have stock in condoms.
Yeah, ever.
And if my friends let me, I'd take them off my payroll. What nothing crazy you never say. Okay. So I don't want to make it seem like this is only a thing that girls do. I was gonna sit here and just go on to the next, but I've tried to trap a woman before.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was busting all kind of shots in her.
Why?
I liked her. I wanted to get her pregnant. I was young. I was in college.
But you was beating your meat in college, though.
That was my first real feel of real vagina.
So you lost your mind.
Piece get you.
Man, now I don't know what it was because I've always been like I always like kids, you know. I mean, growing up, you know how our household was, big household, so we were always taking care of Troy, Ashley, and kids. So we've been like a big family. So I was okay with the whole kid concept. But you know how it is. You're messing up in a relationship, and like you're like, oh, maybe a baby will fix it. That's kind of where I was at.
I ain't never had that mindset.
Never thought that. I've
Ever.
never said, "Let me get her pregnant." No.
Oh man, I tried. Oh man, I was not pulling out at all, and she never got pregnant. But that's my story. Like I've been in this situation. Have anybody out there, a woman, ever been with a man that has tried to trap him? I'm pretty sure it happens just as much as.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never. And I wanted a baby too. I was ready. Be a college dad. I was ready for it.
It was. I mean, the news that came out this week. I'm sure that's what that was.
What?
ASAP.
That's different. That's what he said. I got you, bitch. When he got Oprah pregnant, he like, got you, bitch. Dave, I'm pregnant. He said, got you, bitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of Drake,
that's exactly what he did, brother.
so sad. He is so sad. So Kay had we need to post this picture up. Kay had this picture of Drake behind.
Oh, that shit was funny, man.
Internet, first of all, internet,
I put it on my
shit.
page.
Internet, y'all ain't shit, first and foremost. But you see, y'all never been in a situation like that, too.
So I want to get a girl pregnant.
Yeah.
And then what?
You never had a girl trap you?
Trap me?
Or try to trap you?
Oh, I had one try to trap me before. Yeah.
Or like
I had a couple of psychos in my life.
You ever had a situation where you're having sex with somebody and she's not trying to get up? You're like, get up. She's riding you and you're about to come.
Yeah.
To get up.
When they squeeze them legs on you, like,
trying
hey,
to get up.
hitting their thigh. Let me go. Let me go. Say, look, when them legs clamp,
It's a wrap.
you done.
Hey, woman, that's the same thing as rape.
You got to
by
be
the way.
faking.
That's the same thing as rape, right?
It is. That's like when you turn it from the back. Remember when they say if the condom come off?
What they call it, stealthing?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
stealthing.
You know what? See, I be telling y'all, women be just as problematic because they be on that bullshit too.
That's a felony now too.
What
Yeah.
is?
That what you talking about?
That's what Tina
In
was arguing. Tina
in
cussed-
Florida, I think they made a
Just-
felony.
Yeah, they was talking about that stealthing. You go to jail for that.
Man, they be knowing they feel different. Yeah, shit, man, just, they take the condom off like, oh, you know it. You knew that shit came off soon as it went back in, and nigga,
You know it's
what
skin
you
to
back there
skin.
doing, huh?
I wonder if that would be a good defense.
So warm. Like what?
I wonder if that'd be a good defense in court.
Like, Your Honor, she knew.
Yeah.
But did you bust, ma'am? Did you bust? Yeah.
She telling me to hurry up. Then I took the condom off. Hurry up. Let me stop talking. I swear I'm playing. It's that, but it's only entertainment.
Have you ever stealthed at anybody?
Nah, man.
Never. I probably have once or twice. I think I don't know if they knew about it, but they knew. Like you said, nigga, they knew that. They knew when I took that strap off. They knew what was going down.
I had an aggressive one in my younger days, though. It was bad.
So women
Come out the goddamn job. She sitting on my car like, what are you doing? Now, you know, I get to work later every week. I was like, bro, Rudy, hey, man, walk me to my call 911. When you can't get rid of a motherfucker, oh my God, boy. That's the word. Have you ever not been able to get rid of somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit there, man.
I had one when I was in college, man. She was 35. I was 19.
That's why.
Bruh.
Oh, that shit, man.
She had all the access in the world. She was a teacher. No kids.
Was she your teacher?
Nah, she wasn't mine.
Just a teacher.
She was just a teacher. But she was wild, bro. I was in the Moody Towers in the dorms. I would come down to go eat. She know exactly when I go eat.
The college teacher?
Nah, she wasn't a college teacher. Elementary.
Okay.
Yeah. And she'll be in the little commons area waiting on me. And she'd do like this. I done seen her before. She looking at the time because you know what time I go eat.
Damn, don't you got some
And I'm
papers
looking, I'm
already?
like, they like, yeah, she down there. I'm like, well, yeah. It was wild, bro.
This motherfucker was really just sitting on my car
Yeah.
though, like a cat. You know, you come outside, the cat on your car. I'm like,
They call that bitch a
come
cat.
on, man, get off my car. Like, what are you doing here? Why you asking about like,
Okay, so after you are in situations like that where a woman is on your car and where a woman is downstairs waiting for you, are you smashing afterwards?
hell no, boy, you crazy as shit.
I did once.
I never did. No, sir, I was done.
Once you saw that crazy,
That was it for me. Man, she ain't finna be cooking rabbits and shit in my house. Man. Like, got me fucked up. I was done. Just ignore him.
I wonder. I ain't gonna lie. I've dated and messed with some really problematic women, and I did not stop fucking with them.
You ever had one to tell you skin to skin or you can't get in?
I actually have. Yes, not in those words, but yes, they hated.
Did you get scared?
Nah. Not at all. I'm not gonna pretend like I have not purchased a Plan B once or twice in my life, maybe 3 or 4 times.
That's recent though, ain't it? How long that shit been out?
Plan B's? Not really. Plan B's been around for a minute.
Yeah, I believe so.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Plan B's been out for a minute. You never.
Nah, what they cost, like $50?
20,
No, sir.
40.
He said it got like 50 mils.
Good luck to you and your baby. Nah, I'm bullshit.
She would done child support.
Good luck to y'all.
Good luck to you and your baby.
Hope you niggas make it. It's real rough out here. Let you know now, it's rough out here.
You're
raising
horrible.
kids by yourself.
No. Damn, I've done some problematic. I have a person in my head right now to where like I probably should have stopped talking to her. Like, I mean, I didn't fought her. Cops came by the house and I told you that I got into a situation with that one woman. She hit me, and the one that beat me up, you always make fun of.
I knocked your tooth out your mouth. He tried to say you playing basketball. That wasn't no basketball.
The whole right hook. We were going to like we had to go to anger management class. We were going to anger management classes together. And like I said, it was crazy because I didn't do them. We were fucking right after spending at each other's house afterwards.
So it was mandatory. Yeah, I went to them classes.
I had to go with her. She hit me.
And y'all went back to the house after class.
We're still dating. Huh?
What the fuck y'all was going to class for?
Yeah, why y'all just didn't split?
Yeah, what's the point of going to class? Did it teach you anything? Like,
nah, it was a bullshit class. I mean, there's something
she probably whooped your ass for having to go to that class. Bring your whole ass here.
That's when I tried to get pregnant.
Yeah. She beat you up. You was abused. You didn't know no better. You needed a friend. That's why you wanted a baby, motherfucker. Shit. You needed a friend, somebody to play with.
I sound battered as hell. I'm not gonna tell that story no more.
She had a chain on you like Samuel Jackson had that white girl. That Black Snake Moan. She had your ass chained up to the house.
We're still talking about it? I thought we were done. We're not. That's what's up. I was all battered. I'm coming to find out.
You really was battered, dog. You was abused. I bet if they had them cameras, they'd be letting one of them dogs on the commercials. Hey, how did we get them dogs look sad like that, man?
And you got me up here really thinking about shit right now. Like, damn, was it really that bad? I really cared about her though, bro. It was weird.
Why?
I always said I had this thing for Tisha. She was my Tisha Campbell. Like, she was like that woman to me.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, she made
I shouldn't be laughing at that. I'm sorry. That shit was funny though.
After the show, he can be like, man,
I'm gonna go home, go cry in the car. But no, it was a bad situation.
Really finna go search her on Facebook. You still beating on people?
Because her motherfucking ass.
They came out like daddy. Yeah, they do shit to the bitch. She was scratching my car.
The dating was bad. I don't know. I've had some really rough relationships, man.
I'll see.
Like some real rough relationships, but dealing with women. So I've came up, and this is going to be on a tangent, and women, y'all are going to hate me for saying this, but I've been saying this for the last 2 and 3 weeks, and I've had conversations with women about it, so y'all can tell me what y'all think about it. I think women are the most selfish creature on earth. I think women are spoiled and selfish. And I think I really
the women that you dealing with,
just period.
All women,
just period. And I think
I've been here like Whoopi making an apology. I didn't mean it like that.
and I think I hate y'all for it. I really think I have a deep down hate for women. No cap. I've said I came up with this, women, the world caters towards women. So again, when I say a woman is selfish, and follow me on this, and y'all can call this that number.
Somebody gonna call, definitely.
Yeah, I want to talk to a woman about it. But I think women again are very selfish. And when I say that because they are. But I don't but I don't blame y'all for being selfish, right? Because if you think about it, this world has catered towards women since the beginning of time, right? Now, I will say they treat men better. Men are definitely treated better than women, but women are catered to. It's about, doing everything for them, opening up the door, taking them out, courting and paying for everything, making sure they're okay. If we're in a marriage and we break up, the woman automatically gets the kid. The woman's going to get the benefit of the doubt. You and your girl could be at a restaurant and y'all have an argument. She slaps you. They're automatically going to be like, what'd you do, sir? Y'all can be in an argument. You slap her. Why are you hitting her, sir? She's never doing anything wrong. But that's kind of how relationships are. A woman is always going to be catered to, which is understandable. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That should happen, right? But with that being said, with that treatment over eons and eons, like women have become very selfish, and they have this concept that everything revolves around them because that's how society.
You said all that shit, but you was trying to trap one before.
Kind of weird, right? So on the flip of that, niggas are stupid.
Yeah.
Guys are dumb.
Zetra said babies don't keep a woman. They don't keep a man either.
Yeah. Actually, babies run niggas away. Sorry. Oh, that was problematic. Sorry. But that's one of those things.
Say, single mama. What they say they raise NFL players. So you want to see somebody make the NFL? Watch at the draft. The dad ain't there,
and a white girl.
I always knew you was gonna make it, son.
That's funny. But no, I always think about that. So that damn.
We're gonna speed through this.
I think I think this. I just think they're very selfish. I think women are very selfish, and I want any woman on here.
Quit saying that, nigga. We done heard you 33 times say that, man. Come on,
hold
say
on.
something else.
No. I want any woman to sit here and look at their life. I did repeat that shit. I want any woman to repeat their situation, and kind of see what it is. So hold on. I probably Zetra. It's a whole Buffalo number. Hold on, give me a second.
What you trying to plug? Huh?
Let's see.
The phone? Oh, yeah.
All women are not selfish.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Uh-oh. All women are not selfish. I feel that...
Hold on. Hold on real quick. Who is this? Introduce yourself. Who are you talking to?
This is Latricia from Buffalo, New York.
Okay. How you doing, Miss Latrice?
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
I'm doing good.
Thank you for calling in. What you got to say?
How are you guys?
I'm doing real good. I'm doing real. I'm as you can see, I'm kind of hurting, hostile toward women right now. Somebody got me real bad.
I see that, and all women are not selfish. One, sometimes it depends on the situation, because some women there are some women out there that will use that to the advantage. Mm-hmm. But then you got some women that they just want to go. It ain't all about you can go, you can take this, you can take that. Some women is like that. You can take this, you can take that. I don't need that, because at the end of the day, a peace of mind is the best thing. Just having a peace of mind. So, but then some women, they want it all. I mean, there is some women like that, but not all women are the same. So I just want to let you share that with you.
No, I understand that all women aren't the same, but my biggest thing when it comes to women is that I don't think they realize, like, the way the world is set up. And like I said, I don't blame women. Happy wife, happy life. I mean, that's real, and that's something that people live by. So it's not necessarily about, being there for a man, helping a man out in a sense. Of course, there are some good women out there, but on societal standards and conversations like that, it's always about pleasing the woman. It's all about making the woman happy. It's all about making sure she's cared for, and it's never about, what does the man want? What does he feel like? Put it like this: it's late at night, you're cooking something needs to get done. I ain't gonna leave this house. You go to the store and get the eggs. Like, goddamn, like, why can't you go? Like, it's just always some petty something. Does that make sense, or am I just rambling? I think I'm doing both.
No, it makes a little bit of sense. It's like balance. It has to be balanced. That's the thing. Majority of the time, a lot of this come from men who feel like women are selfish is because there's no balance.
Okay.
It has to be. Yeah, it's just a thing about being balanced. Now, it's some women that break their neck. They raised by their mother and father, or they're just raised by their mother, and they're taught certain ethics. They're taught certain things. So therefore, that's why I feel like it doesn't pertain to all women, because there's some women out here that's go-getters like myself. I get up, go to work. I don't depend on anybody to do anything for me. I do what I need to do.
You just shot your shot and cool.
Huh?
You over there shooting your shot. I see you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The thing is that I'm just trying to explain to you, or help you understand. In my opinion, is that I don't think they are, but they do. It's some things that I feel like women shouldn't, men shouldn't have to deal with other women, and I don't blame you guys. You know, you guys go through a lot. Y'all do.
Well,
But when women use it as their advantage, then that's just something totally different.
So I'm going to ask you a real quick question before we let you go. Have you, as a woman, of course, have you ever realized in situations where you were actually being selfish? Because again, like I stated, the world caters to a woman in a sense. So it's like you're going to naturally understand that, feel like you come first and my needs come first and my needs. When was it to the point, since you say you're not selfish now, when did you realize, like, I need to stop making everything about me and make it more about us or him and get that balance?
Right. Mine when I had my children, because at that time, when I had my kids, it's not about me anymore. It's not about him. It's about the kids at that moment. But what I really realized, that I was spoiled, and I can still say today I'm spoiled, but I'm not selfish because I have responsibilities. I could be spoiled. I like this, I like that, but it's a difference. It's a difference. And like now, I learned that, like I said, is when I had my children. So that did a whole 360 on me with the selfish thing and that was what my oldest child is 18. So
is it a boy or a girl? A man or a woman?
He's a boy.
Okay. So let him understand.
My son is 18.
Let your son understand that he's going to meet a whole lot of selfish ass women, unlike his mother. and make sure you check every woman he brings by.
Well.
That nigga forget the whole page reported.
Well, once again, thank you for calling.
Crazy.
Thank you for calling and giving us your
All
opinion
right.
on that. Keep on watching and calling. We have a lot more topics for you. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You too.
Bye bye. Yeah, man, like shit, she had a whole baby and she still put that nigga like we just can't get a break as men, and it's just one of those things to where I think it's more truth to it. I put a post up and it was actually received very well about that conversation about how men feel, and we're gonna probably try to get a panel on it, and I want a group of women in house as we have that conversation. It's funny how a man can express how they feel about something, and as we express that, women are still being like, "Oh no, that's not how it is."
Yeah,
like I'm telling you how I feel.
yeah.
That's just annoying.
And your response is you telling me that that's not how a man
Right.
thinks.
That's what I got when I don't know if y'all seen that post when I put it's harder to be a father than a mother.
Yeah,
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
They hated that.
Yeah.
like it, and like people don't understand like the pressures that a man have, and I guess they understand, but we're so good at it's just what it is. It's life. You gotta do it. Nigga, get them, go to work, get a job, nigga.
And so on that post, this is what I need people to understand. When you get on social media, don't just type some shit. Please read the comment. Because I'm the type that'll argue each time again. You know what I'm saying? Like I told the other motherfucker. If you read the goddamn comments, I wouldn't have to keep repeating myself.
Yeah.
And what you would know is I hate saying the same shit twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so if I'd have made that post, the father is easier to be a father than it's harder to be a father than a mother. Then somebody say, well, it's easy to be a mother. Then I explain why. Then somebody else be like, did you scroll up and read what the fuck I just said?
Yeah.
Now I got an attitude. Now everybody on this motherfucker, bitches and hoes. Bitch, I said.
Facebook asking for your ID and driver's
That's
license.
probably why my
again.
other page is gone, right?
That's exactly why.
Whoever reported me, man. Well,
Why would you say that instead of as we talk about it? Why would you say, Chris?
There's more obstacles to go through. Whether you with your significant other or not, if you're not, it's very, very difficult to be a father.
Okay.
And if you are, you're being judged by every single thing you do every single day.
yep.
Every day. A woman, they don't get questioned about anything they do because it's their child. A man, they get questioned about everything even though it's their child. They just, because you're a man. Just because they gave birth to him or held him for 9 months.
They get a leniency, right?
Yeah.
I think that leniency comes on both ends, because even like as a man, we're out with our kids, and just for the simple fact that a man is present, like you always talk about when you go to the sporting events with your daughter, and just because you're there, like, oh my gosh, you're such
It's like the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all do know that's my daughter, right?
Yeah, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So I mean, men get a lot of kudos for just being there, where women, you know, so to speak, have always been there, and they get like no thank you, no nothing. But with that being said, it's always funny because like the pressure of being a man. Say if we go out and I'm with my girl, right, and we walk into a store, they're gonna address me and talk to me first, right? Mm-hmm. She doesn't have to handle that interaction. She doesn't have to handle the normal whatever. If someone comes and breaks into the house, who's expected to go in there and take care of and see what noise that was at the front door?
Yeah.
Tapping me.
KK.
Tap you back. Like, you know.
Hey,
I'm the breadwinner in this motherfucker.
If I died, the whole house gonna be dead.
Yeah, the fuck? You tapping me, I'm already at the window.
But KK, I think you even made a point about that. Like when it goes to situations like that, as a man, if someone breaks into the house, you almost feel obligated. You can be scared. You gotta go die. You can be scared just as much as the woman because someone is breaking into your house to
you can't show it though.
And it's like you have to go and feel obligated, even if you have no skills, hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
you have to put yourself in harm's way. And these are situations that men go through every day. And it's not just about fighting somebody. And listen, ladies, I'm not talking about them bitch ass niggas that you fucking, right? That's not what I'm talking about. And that was rude. I apologize. Those are just all jokes. But what I'm talking about, is like actual men, right? And it's crazy because it's like I say, you don't have to worry about protecting a household in a sense. Not saying that you do, but whatever protection you think about when it comes to a household, add 10 times to that. And that's kind of what a man thinks about when it comes to providing food. Even if he's not working and you're working and there's not enough food for the household, he feels some way about that because as a man, he feels like that's his job and that's his responsibility. And now he feels inadequate as a man and seeing his woman out there hustling, doing whatever he can or whatever she can. And again, we're talking about men. We're not talking about them other guys out there, right? It just every interaction. It always comes with that, you know, a responsibility. Like I go into a furniture store, nigga, I don't want to deal with this interaction. Go talk to her. Leave me alone. Like they're always gonna come to you first.
Yeah,
you know, like just talk to her. Like I'm just here. I'm just giving her a ride. So it's just that pressure of always having to be making decisions, doing this and doing that women don't realize like it's just as tough too. And that's not the biggest shit we go through, but that's just one of the things that like it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. This is off topic, but while you was talking, I heard a little Mike Tyson thing going on.
This shit got high?
No, he started saying fifth.
Oh yeah. Nah. It's my I need to get so once I get that front fixed, we'll be good. We'll be good. He's like,
I couldn't even listen to the rest of your conversation because I was like, hold on.
So I have a list. I speak horribly as you pointed out before.
That's weird though.
I think you think about it too much.
I can write really good papers. I can't speak.
Just because you got a degree don't mean you smart.
That's it. I know some dumb niggas. Read it. I know some dumb niggas with degrees. But no, anyway, that's my rant about women. And like I said, I really want to have that conversation to where we're actually talking to women about it and men talking to other women about it and just us talking to each other and kind of see where we can get. And I want women to actually listen instead of, you know, you complain and talk about something. And they're like, well, what about the time when you did? Like, bitch.
Yeah. But it sounds like you don't really hate women. I think you more so envy them.
There's truth to that.
Yeah.
I like
you want to be a bad bitch so bad.
Yeah.
I want to be a bad
That's
bitch.
what it sounds like.
And they want to be a bad bitch.
That's what this show is going to call. I want to be a bad bitch.
Nigga want to be Meg so bad.
Maverick want to be a bad bitch. And maybe there's some truth to it. It's just like I said. It's just you know. It's just God. Like y'all are just so spoiled. And again, like I said earlier, we
you want to be spoiled.
I would love to be spoiled. Sometimes I want to be a little spoon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't always want to be a big spoon. Sometimes I want.
So you want a big nigga to spoon you?
I mean, if that's what it is.
Why your shirt off? Nigga?
As long as it ain't hot.
They put your hands on you.
As long as it ain't hot, like nigga roll over. Ugh, you're sweaty. Damn, that's really bad. I need to figure this whole woman thing out. This dating relationships. I mean,
You do.
No, it's real tough. I think trying to navigate. I was listening to this. I don't know how I found it. He was talking about how dating is practicing for divorce.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. And what do you feel about that, Kay? I'm not gonna talk about what he talked about. We're gonna have this conversation. What do you feel about when it comes to dating? Or actually, you know why he said? You remember why he said it, right?
It was something about the Bible, right?
Yeah. So
that dating is not in the Bible.
Well, he's talking about that, and then he was also saying when it comes to dating, to where when you're dating without intention, for one, you're just dating, right? And you're meeting someone, hanging out with them, not building that foundation, not knowing who they are. Mm-hmm. And then when something goes wrong, your instincts is automatically go switch and go talk to somebody else and meet somebody else. And if a sign of something going wrong happens again, boom, you go run off and go talk to somebody else every time. So when you don't have that intention on dating, which is working through those problems, figuring things out, when you get married, something happens, something goes wrong. What are you going to do intentionally? I want something else. Yeah. Divorce. Whereas when people get married, I've always had a conversation about marriage, and I'm not married, but people think that getting married is like kind of like how I took having a baby, getting her pregnant. Like it's going to fix everything. Mm-hmm. We're going to be good. But it's not. Like marriage is a relationship like any other relationship, and it's hard. It's hard work, just like a friendship at times. It's hard work, just like dating and getting to know somebody. And it doesn't fix things. It actually makes things worse, because you have a lot more at stake. It's not just like...
Yeah, I got what that guy was trying to say, but as far as dating with intention, that's rough. When you're trying to date somebody and you working through an issue that you just found out that they have or that you have that they don't like, because... If you got 9 toes and I want all 10, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be like, nah, let's work through this. Like, let's get on through it. You know what I mean? Like, shit, we ain't married. You ain't got to go through the whole spiel of getting a divorce and all that. So you can bounce.
Leave them there.
And right? You pick and choose what you want to deal with. But this just the dating with intention is, I mean.
What I took from when you said dating with intention, I took that. It's not about dating with intention, like dating everybody with intention, right? It's about when you're dating and you're dating someone, have intentions with that person. Of course, you can go out there and just hang out, meet, sleep around, whatever. But when you find someone, like have a purpose with that, whether the intention is we're going to make it, we're going to figure this out. But again, like he also said, you have to have that foundation first before you even get to that point.
Yeah, but in order to have that foundation, you not sleeping or talking to nobody else. How can you create a relationship with somebody with intention if you over here smashing so and so? You're gonna have 50 intentions. You know what I mean? So that don't make sense.
Nah,
it didn't make sense to me, and especially biblically, because I've been around some people that I guess what they call it courting, or they courted, and their pastor was at the first time they kissed. He's watching them. That's weird, bro. You know what I mean? And he preached about it. They had this whole it was more like a cult thing to me, because he had a group of people. They all went out to the movies. They did their date. Huh?
They was in Waco?
Nah, he was here in San Antonio. Weird. And it was a group of couples. The pastor was there and he oversaw everything that they did.
Like the dating experience.
Yes, everything. And he guided them through it. Yeah, bro.
Hit that spot right there. No, the one.
Yeah, that's.
Kiss
and when they kissed, it was the first. He watched them.
Hey, grab her hair.
They nuts, bro.
Hold her ass cheek, squeeze it hard.
And to me, when I hear dating with intention, that's what I went to mentally.
So you're jaded when it comes to shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I think dating with intention is good. I don't think it's always bad. I do think that I think that before you get to the point of dating with intention, you have to build that foundation, or just realize like this is somebody that I do value, and understand that, hey, there's going to be some obstacles, and when an obstacle arises, don't be like, well, we need a break, or I think we need to see other people, or this is not going to work. When you take that, when something happens, you need to be like, okay, well, we need to figure this shit out and find a solution. Let's not go back and forth and argue about it. Let's figure out why we are where we at, and then let's work through this and move forward. Yeah. And then if the relationship ever gets to the point to where something really bad happens and it has to end, well, then it just has to end. Mm-hmm. But leaving on every sign of like this, that, and the third, it's like kind of like it's not fair to the relationship. Does that kind of make sense? And that's kind of what I took from what he said, but it kind of made sense. Like that's how people treat relationships. That's why divorce rate is so high. We had 3 good dates. I want to get married. This is great. Yeah. And then we have 2 bad dates. Say this ain't the one. I'm done. Yeah. I need to find somebody else. This is not.
But that's also the benefit of dating. Because what if you find out something that's catastrophic about that person?
Well, that's the thing.
You done killed 2 motherfuckers, and you got away with it. Yeah.
You got away.
Yeah, because he turned into Ted Bundy over here talking about I hate women. I hate women.
You're an asshole. But no, yes, I mean it's just weird. I don't know. But I think there's also levels of dating. Like, you know, you have to get to a level of dating somebody to where like you want to make that person your end all be all. Yeah. You know, like you have to get past the courting, you have to get past the dating other people, then dating exclusively. Then you have to, throughout that point, you have to set that foundation, figure this person out, and then when
it's a lot.
Yeah, and then when it gets to the point of being like, you know, well, this is where I want to be at. Then you have to, okay, well, let's make this intentional. Let's not just date while it's good. Let's understand, like, figure this shit out.
Like, I get that. That's natural. That's a natural way we do things now. You go through those phases, and then once you get to a point to where y'all solid, then you intentionally do the things you do. Yeah. But starting out like that, hell no.
Not at all, right? Yeah, that's just weird. I think that's the problem too. People start off with that intention on dating strangers and not knowing who the hell they're getting involved in, or expecting something different from somebody and expecting it to be perfect and nice and hunky dory dandy, and it's really,
because a woman asked me on the first date, "Look, I'm trying to get married. You trying to get married?" Like I'm gone
off top.
Yeah, let me see your Carfax. You got some damage done to you. Let me see your Carfax.
And same thing when a woman is like, "I want kids." Like at this point, you're trying to accomplish something as opposed to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't have a problem with them telling me what they want, but not what they trying to do.
Yeah, okay, that's what I guess.
Yeah, it's a different,
Like you're going into me with a goal. Like you're here to make this happen for me, not because I want to be with you. Right. That's how I'm like, I want someone to want to be with me, and then wherever we find ourselves, where we're going to find ourselves. Yeah. I don't want you to, I'm not a plan. I don't want to be part of your plan. I want us to be a part of our plan. Yeah. But anyway, that's kind of what I want to talk about. That we're gonna have some other things to talk about. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna go to the B side in a second. We're gonna go pay some bills, take a shit, and we'll probably come back on and talk to y'all in a second. All right, we out. Peace.
Peace. You need to charge this motherfucker.
Yours is
no, yours.